The city of Raleigh wants to honor the victims and help the city begin the healing process. It's also looking at actions to take long-term to combat gun violence. WRAL's Matt Tallhelm heard all of this at today's city council meeting. Matt, what are the plans?
Deborah, the city is putting together a community vigil here in front of Raleigh Memorial Auditorium. You can see black ribbons are wrapped around the columns here. This is something the city can do in just a matter of the next few days. But city councilors are also calling on state lawmakers to take some action with urgency to prevent gun violence in the future.
Please join me as we come together for a moment of silence.
Silence. It's a rare pause from the politics of city council. The void of sound pays tribute to the victims of last week's mass shooting.
We have lost 5 people as a result of a senseless act of gun violence.
Screens surrounding council chambers listed their names as Raleigh's mayor read them aloud.
One of our own, police officer Gabriel Torres.
A memorial rests in the front of chambers where councilors held their first business meeting since the deadly shootings in the Hedingham neighborhood and along a city greenway. Police Chief Estella Patterson provided her first public update since Friday on what detectives are doing 5 days into their investigation.
Working around the clock to identify and interview witnesses and to collect evidence to better understand the sequence of events that occurred and the possible motives behind the suspect's actions.
While that police work continues, city councilors are calling for change to prevent more gun violence.
I think the legislature has been too permissive regarding the sale, use, and possession of guns.
The killings happened in David Cox's council district.
There are questions about how our youth can have access to guns, can own them, possess them, and then also how adults who should be responsible should be keeping them locked up and safe.
That's something the city is working on already. Raleigh is developing a program to educate gun owners about locking away their weapons.
I would love to see our legislature help fund some of these efforts for education and also have those conversations because people here are hurting.
To help heal from that hurt, the city is working with the NAACP and gun violence prevention group Moms Demand Action to organize a community vigil, Raleigh Healing Together, it's called. It will take place this Sunday from 3 to 4:30 in the plaza outside Raleigh Memorial Auditorium. That is here in front of the Duke Energy Center for Performing Arts, just at the end of Fayetteville Street. The mayor says the entire community is welcome to come to this as a way to focus on remembering those victims.
Matt Tallhelm reporting live in Raleigh. Thank you, Matt. Also at the meeting today, Chief Estella Patterson gave updates on those injured on Thursday. She said the suspected gunman remains in critical condition. Victim Marcelle Lynn Gardner remains hospitalized but is improving. And Officer Casey Clark is doing well after being treated and released.